Okay, here we go. Happy Thanksgiving Eve from Key West. For some reason my control stream wasn't starting, so I'm not sure if we were live before or not, but hopefully we're good now. I see we went to a separate stream. Well, I hope you find your way over here. I'm not sure why it did that, but here we go. 2 days before Thanksgiving, starting off here on Whitehead Street in this cute little decorated house here. So please, if you can, make sure the other ones find their way over to this stream. I'm not sure why it goes here instead of the other one. Let's tell them to come over here. Come on over to the other stream. Okay, here we go. Gotta improvise. Yes, so if you can, please share this link with the ones that are on the other stream that was actually scheduled for 5:15. And look at this pretty house here. The decorated house on Whitehead, just next to the Hemingway house over here. So we'll be cruising some back streets tonight and then head over to the Truman Waterfront for the sunset. And then we'll have a second stream later tonight from the Salty Frog if you want to listen to some live music and continue to hang out with us. So what we're going to do is on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day, we're going to take you guys to the Mallory Square sunset, and there is a big Key West Thanksgiving party. So stay tuned for a stream around 5:15 on Thursday for a little Key West Thanksgiving. So it's like a community Thanksgiving on Mallory Square. And we do have a second camera tonight. Hello. And we are going to turn here on Truman Avenue. Look how small Truman Avenue gets right here off Whitehead Street. Pretty lights here tonight. Turning onto Little Terry Lane here, tucked away behind the lighthouse. So we're cruising in Bahama Village here tonight. Far off from the crowds. Sandy, how do you know I'm keeping an eye out for cats? Of course. I think it was on Terry Lane that we once found a little colony of like 3 really young cats. And so our neighbor has been fostering 4 kittens, and they went back to the shelter yesterday. They were big enough. I think 2 pounds is like the cutoff weight when they can, you know, be put back in the shelter, neutered, and then be adopted out. So yes, of course, we went over there and checked on the kittens on their last day. And we did not get one. We stayed strong, and we're not really sure how the other ones are going to react. We're still working on getting Grisabella and Boy Boy inside. So maybe not right now, but maybe at some point. You never know. Unless there is a cat that finds their way over to our house, as did all the other ones. So over here you still see some of the Hurricane Ian leftovers. This was the area that was the hardest hit. So there is still some work being done here. And Daniel wants to know when they are going to start decorating the city with the lights. Now, some of the decorations on Duval Street have gone up, you know, just the, you know, not the lights, just all the other Christmas decoration. They have started, I think they've done like pretty much halfway down Duval Street. And the tree lighting ceremony for the Harbor Walk is tomorrow evening. Actually, I have to confirm the exact time, obviously around sunset, so we'll have an additional stream tomorrow. That is the Harbor Walk, the Walk of Lights, I think that's how they call it. So that is going to be tomorrow. So I figured by tomorrow they should also be done with Duval Street and all the decorations. Guys, I'm going to take you to one of the smallest lanes here. Little pedestrian way here. We barely fit through here with our trike. On Petronia Street here, over here we have Firefly. At the red light over there, that's Blue Heaven. Guys, it's a beautiful night on the island. Current temperature is 81 degrees, feels like 88. So the cold spell didn't last very long. Good thing we planned a nice hot chicken soup for tonight after the salty frogs. So that's gonna be our dinner. Maybe we should put on the AC or switch on the fan and sit on the porch eating a nice hot chicken noodle soup. So welcome to Key West, everybody, if you're just joining now. And we are on our way to the Truman Waterfront for the sunset, cruising through some of the little Bahama Village back streets. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are a local Key West live streaming channel. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel, and that way you can see more. We'll have lots of Christmas events coming up. Tomorrow we have the tree lighting ceremony and the harbor walk of lights at the Old Key West Bight, the Old Key West Harbor. That's tomorrow evening. We have a Key West Thanksgiving on Thursday, so we're gonna do the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration on Thursday. And we have additional, of course, we have our regular music streams as well. One of them tonight at 7:15, I think. We're going to be headed over to the Salty Frogs for some live music. And upcoming events, we have a lighted bike parade, we have a lighted boat parade, we have a Christmas parade, and lots of lit up houses. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we are entering the Truman Annex here, heading over to the Truman Waterfront Park. Happy Tuesday. So we haven't been to the Truman Waterfront Park since the boat races. So they use that as the headquarters, like the campgrounds. By the way, guys, you can also follow us on our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, where we post, dates of events and everything. I mean, we cannot stream everything that is going on this island because there is a lot. I mean, just the list of Christmas events is huge. So head over there. We'll share some additional events over there on Facebook, Right on the Rock. And if you like what you're seeing, please, by all means, do give us a thumbs up for this video. Working on that YouTube algorithm. So here we go. This is the Truman Waterfront Park. The grass kind of looks a little worn out from the powerboat trailers and everything. They were here almost 10 days, setting up a little bit before the event and staying a couple of days after that. But I guess the grass is going to regrow. And we're actually lucky. It's one of the we didn't have a sunset yesterday. It was kind of rainy and gray, but today is much better. have our Coast Guard ship, the Ingham. So official sunset time is in 5 minutes. And we're here at the Truman Waterfront, which is a laid-back, quiet alternative location to Mallory Square, where we're going to be on Thursday for Thanksgiving. So more sunsets coming, of course, weather permitting. This is a great spot if you want to ride with your bike pretty much all the way to the water. Mallory Square is a little bit too busy for that. Last time we were able to do that was during the pandemic, when everything was closed down. And over here we still have some of the barriers left. You know, this was the spot where the people would put the power boats in the water. And if you haven't seen our stream, we were actually over there on the outer mole for the last race day on Sunday. So that normally is military, and the city of Key West can use it for certain events, and the powerboats being one of them, pretty much the only one, by the way. And before that, of course, they were also using it for cruise ships when we had all the other docks taken. Now 3 cruise ships obviously is too much for a small island like this, so it didn't happen a lot, but we did have a couple of boats, a couple of cruise ships out here. Now it's pretty far out, so people would have to kind of be bussed to Old Town. I think they used the conch train to do that. So if you only have a couple of hours, you did lose quite some time getting in and out to that pier. But yes, we were over there for the boat races on Sunday. That was pretty cool. And on the very tip, that's where we had the VIP area, and we were able to see this area and see the Ingham from the other side for once. One more minute till sunset, guys. Yes, the outer mall is actually pretty big. So in order to access what we did for the boat races, is you kind of had to go past the amphitheater, and then you can come in here. Now, if you have a vehicle, you really have to leave it like out there. If you have a bike or you're on foot, I mean, if you're on foot, you kind of have to walk all the way from the amphitheater to here. Or if you have a bike, you were actually able to kind of park pretty much in the middle there. So that was totally fine. That was nice. So if you have like a non-motorized vehicle, you can come in all the way to, and then we had like lots of vendors and viewing seats and everything, and then the closed off VIP area that we snuck into. So if you want to see what the VIP area looks like at the Key West boat races, you can go back to our channel and look for the boat race stream on Sunday. Don't ask me which date that was. And if you're looking very, very closely, you will be able to see that the first Christmas lights have gone up. And let me see if I can zoom in. Ooh, we're not going further than this. So from here I'm going to zoom. Let me see how far I can. So I'm not sure if you can see it. We do have some lit up palm trees over there. It's pretty far away. This camera isn't very good at zooming. It's great for stabilized, but I mean, to each their own. Thank you, Deb, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. So we are at the Admiral's Cut here. So the Truman Waterfront Park here does currently not connect over to Mallory Square, because this kind of is considered being like a private space. And I know the city of Key West has been trying to convince the owners to build a little bridge here similar to to Mallory Square and what used to be the Margaritaville Resort. That's now the Opal Key. Now you can see that both ways, right? I mean, currently it's really nice because you do have that separation. If you want to come for a really peaceful and quiet sunset, you come here to the Truman Waterfront. If you want, all the celebrational setup, you go to Mallory Square. And so this creates two totally separate areas. Now, on the other hand, it's also nice to be able to go for a long walk by the water, which is currently not the case because you have basically Sunset Pier, Mallory Square, and then you head over to the Opal Key Resort. But all in all, it's not a very long walk. So to come here from downtown, the Mallory Square area, you kind of have to walk through the Truman Annex, which is a nice walk, but I mean, if you're on an island, you probably want to walk by the water. So, it's kind of hard, you know. On one hand, I would really love this to stay separate. On the other hand, going for a really nice walk could be nice too. So kind of torn on that, but nothing's decided. I know they've been trying, but it hasn't really worked so far. Thank you so much, Bob and June. Sorry to hear you guys won't be able to make it. Hope you guys are still coming in April. And I promise Bob and June will be covering the Christmas lights for you. Keep an eye on our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, so I'll post the streaming time for the tree lighting ceremony tomorrow. So I see Daniel is asking about the Sneaky Santa. So if you log back into onto the Sneaky Santa page, you should be greeted straight away when you get into your account. You should be told whose Sneaky Santa you are. Of course, you don't know who's yours. So you can just go back to the page, and if anybody wants to still participate in the Sneaky Santa, so right now with the previous link and the previous group, it's not possible because we have, you know, we've matched all the names and everything. So we cannot add people to the previous group, but we did have some people that were late and really want to be part of the Sneaky Santa. So I did create a second group, and if you want to join that second group, that has not been matched yet. We're still gonna wait a couple of days to have more people, because right now there is 3 of us. So if you want to join, if you missed our first Sneaky Santa, we have a backup group that we are going to draw later this week. We're gonna match the names. So if you still want to be part of the Conk Clan Christmas celebration and the 2022 Sneaky Santa, let me know. I'll send you the link to the second group, and that way you can still sign up for that group, or I'll post the link later in the second stream. Let me see if I can access it here while riding my bike. Yes, I think I'm here. Let me see. So if anybody missed the Sneaky Santa and still wants to join our current 3-member group, it's Cat Racer, Raven and myself, then you can do that. And here you go, posting the link here. And if you were part of last year's Sneaky Santa and you go to that link, it will take you to your account where you sign up with your name. That does not mean that you have joined the group. I think there was a little bit of confusion here. You still have to click on the link for the group, the green text, and then it takes you to the 2022 group. Group 2 in this case. And how many days do we have left until Christmas? What does Nightbot say? "33 days to go." So if you want to participate in our Sneaky Santa, it's basically a white elephant, a long distance white elephant, where you draw somebody's name and you're gonna get them a little Christmas card or a homemade gift. Or last year we had people sending cookies or a little fun thing related to Key West or the channel. So you can do that. Anything that you think the person would like, nothing expensive. And make sure you get it to them by Christmas Day, Christmas morning, so they have something, everybody has something to unwrap during our Christmas stream. And in parallel, I'll create a Facebook thread where people can post pictures in case you send something funny. So I just posted the link to our second group there if anybody still wants to join. And it's called Sneaky Santa because you can send the person that you have been matched with, you can send them messages. You just have to make sure that you have to tick the make it sneaky box because you want to stay sneaky. And that way you can actually tease the person, ask some questions, you know, whatever, favorite color, depending on what you want to get. You can ask them for the address because the address isn't, you know, publicly available on the website or anything. It really stays between you and the person whose Sneaky Santa you are, and the person who is going to be your Sneaky Santa. So you're gonna have one match to get a gift for and one who's going to get you one, but you won't know who it is. That's the sneakiness.
This is what not to do in Key West.
Oh yes, Deb, we actually have received Cher's cookies yesterday. We had a box at Captain Tony's waiting for us with cookies from Cher. So the eating has officially started. Not that it ever stopped. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's stream, for the first stream of the day. We'll be back in about an hour from the Salty Frogs tonight, next to Mallory Square, for some live music. If you want to stay in Key West and hang out with us and listen to some music, that's the time and place to do that. So next stream coming up later tonight. And if you can make it, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. I'm gonna leave you here right at Blue Heaven on Petronia Street. And this is such a nice spot because you have the evening light and all the little restaurants and those cute little places all lit up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you later at the Salty Frog, 7:15.